Hello, hello, welcome back. Welcome back indeed. First thing, before anything else, Kaizaki-kun, I don't know the exact pronunciation. Thank you so much for commenting during the stream. I thought I was talking to you and congratulating you and telling you, hey, you're awesome for being the first chatter on YouTube. So if you're watching this, just know I was not intentionally ignoring you. I thought we were having a conversation. My mic is the one who decided we were not going to have a conversation. So, going forward, I will definitely make sure my mic is indeed connected during each stream. Second of all, I hope you're all having a lovely day. When this goes up, it'll be Thursday, and I hope that your Thursday isn't absolute trash. As I mentioned in the last episode, we are just going to hyper speed up giving Gregor here every stat boosting item we have, because there's no other time we're going to use it. So we might as well. So that's a whole lot of MP, HP, defense, offense, brain, speed chips, and a power ice, and I think it was a, power fruit? We had quite the stockpile saved up. Normally I would save this all for, like, the max stat medal, because you can also stockpile more from Shogun Gekkomon by trading in cards. I think they're 100 points a piece or something like that. Or getting some... Oh no! Oh, sorry! Oh! It's late here when I'm recording this, so I apologize for that. Or you can get some from the treasure hunt. 5,000 bits only. The 5,000 bit option is what I mean, only. So yeah, we're just finishing up these last 14 freaking chips. My gosh, there's so much HP chips. And we will have the single strongest, most buff boy ever. He may look like he's nothing more but a face on a sheet that has been tattered, but underneath that, he is swole as heck. You could bench press that entire statue above us. The reason why I was constantly moving after feeding him is because I was just trying to trigger that last scold, just to get his happiness and discipline to max. But it did not happen. So we'll just have to get his max happiness and discipline in a different way. And these are the final stats. After all that, my gosh, he is ridiculously strong. Like, I don't think I've ever had a champion this strong. And I don't think I'll ever have a champion this strong again. We'll train brains and speed for sure up to 500. Offense and defense to 600. And then HP and MP to 7,000. If not now, then when he hopefully digivolves. I'm just going to round off some of his stats right now. Just to make sure we're good to go when he goes to sleep. I mean, most of them are close to what I want anyway. For sure, brains needs to be to 500, so we can tell him what attacks to use. I feel like that's a pretty important strategic option to have at this point. Oh, and he's got poop. Of course. Can't do anything for too long without him needing to go poop. I know what that feels like, honestly. Especially during work. You don't have to agree with me so fast, honey.
But it's true, so.
I'm being picked on. But, other than that, the other plan I kind of had was to learn all the air techniques Sorry, all the air techniques that he could learn before he digivolves. And I don't know what we do. Oh yeah, we also, so for the Digivolution I'm going for, we also will eventually need to get him to 40 plus battles. Because I don't think we're going to hit the care mistake threshold. So we're aiming for the weight, the stats, which I think we pretty much already have after we got the MP up. And then the bonus, which is the number of battles. Because the other option for the bonus is 45 techniques, and let me tell you, we ain't getting that. Not on this Digimon, at least. Gonna take a drink real quick, sorry. Gotta stay hydrated, especially with how hot it is, and in general, my goodness, summer feels like it's barely started and it's already in the 80s. When you're working in a factory, that just feels way hotter than it actually is. All right, we got the brains to where we wanted. Speed is kind of the only thing still lagging, and one battle will get us to 500 offense, so I'm not worried about that. I don't remember what I was doing at this point. I think I was looking up the stats one more time to confirm we have what we need. Or maybe I was looking at the techniques that he can learn and making a plan for that. We don't get any of the water techniques he can learn, I'm pretty sure. We might get Giga Freeze. I don't remember. We'll find out. But we definitely get all the other air techniques, if I remember correctly. Which is perfectly fine. I like having full technique list. The only one Bakemon can't learn is Confused Storm, I think. So I'm just going to stock up real quick on items that we might need. I don't remember what Sweet Nut does. But we'll definitely put away what we don't need. That's for sure. That Super Veggie's really good, though. It fully replenishes your MP. If that's true, then crazy. Oh, and of course Pixiemon's there when we don't need him. Sorry, I am yawning a lot. I don't know what it is, but I feel extremely tired right now. I just got done playing some good old Commander with some buddies. And that's always quite a lot of thinking to do. A lot of BSing around too, though. What did I just feed him? I wasn't. I looked away for a second. I honestly don't remember what I fed him right there. Well, that's okay. We'll figure it out. There's good old Edamon. If you want, you can buy his Digivolution item from him, the Golden Banana. There used to be a rumor that if you bought X amount of Golden Bananas from him, you could get the Metal Banana. That's not true. The Metal Banana was only ever given out to like 50 to 100 people, if I remember correctly, in Japan only. They were gifted a memory card with a file that already had the item on it. So without Game Shark, you can't get it. Sorry. Same with the, I think it's called the Ice Main and the Giga Parts. You can only get those via cheat codes as well. Now, the Digimon associated with all of them are fully functional, like Gigadramon, Metal Edamon, and Pangemon or Iceleomon. They all work. So if you did cheat in the items, you would be able to use them. Only weird thing is Ice Leomon is considered a champion, even though it's an ultimate. But levels don't really match 100% in this game anyway, so I guess it's not that shocking. So we are going into here to try and learn the best air move in the game. One of the best techniques in the game. It's a little something that brings the thunder and the justice. That's right, we are talking about the one, the only, a Thunder Justice! But first we have to figure out where Myotismon is. Well, I guess technically we don't have to do that first before learning Thunder Justice, but we do need to do that before we leave here in order to get to the final, not the final boss, but the boss that we're here to beat and recruit. Myotismon is gone. Interesting. Yes. Because of course, if he's not here, eating, stuffing his face full of meat, he would be nowhere. Indeed. I too love to stuff my face with the meat. Don't take that out of context. I'll explain it later. I don't want to explain it while I'm recording. So these guys right here are the only non-boss Digimon in the entire game that know Thunder Justice. And we had, I believe, a 13% chance to learn it. Well, let me tell you what. Sometimes that percentage does not feel right. It feels very much like a lie. But heck. So we could also learn Electric Cloud from them. I love their little death animation. They reach out like, help me! I'm dead. That's Thunder Justice. That's what we're hoping to learn. We just got used. These guys was called Soulmon, by the way. Literally the only difference between them and Bakemon is they got a cool hat. Which I get it. If I had a cool hat, I wouldn't want to be associated with the hatless. Their lame bald heads. But I don't have a cool hat, unfortunately. Or I do somewhere, maybe. I don't know what we did with it. All my hats, yeah. Oh, they're in the room? I haven't been able to find them forever. Of course, someone thinks that my hats are what, like, wearing hats too much is what's making me go bald. I think it's just age and genetics.
Well, now that you're bald, you can wear it.
Hey! Well, I guess it's true. If that's what you were worried about causing me to go bald, if I'm already going bald, might as well wear whatever I want. I still feel like it's kind of mean. You guys see what I deal with. I get bullied no matter where I'm at. At work, I'm bullied. At home, I'm bullied.
Oh, I didn't know
You could have at least played along. You could have kept the story going. It's funnier that way. Whatever. Hey, we got Electric Cloud, though. So the good news is, we got one of the techniques we were looking for. Yay us. Pats for Patrick. I'm gonna be honest, grinding for techniques, I tend to have horrible luck for. At least the ones that I really want. I get the ones I don't want, or I'm just using to fill in the old technique chart. I get those easy. But, like, Thunder Justice? Nah, it doesn't want to give that to me. It doesn't even want to use it. There we go. Now it can die. I am making liberal use of save states and the speed up now simply because I don't want to waste your guys' time. I respect your guys' time way too much to on stream let this kind of stuff drag out for longer than it needs to. Because I don't know. I don't think you guys want to see it. If I'm wrong, feel free to let me know, but until then, I'm going to move forward with this assumption, even though assuming anything is not good because of a certain saying that I'm not going to say right now. Also, I think there's a Tsukaimon in here that we can learn another technique from. Again, my goal by the time we get our ultimate, hopefully ultimate, is to have all the techniques, at least the air ones that Bakemon can learn, have it learned. That way, we have as many options as we can going into the final fight. Because let me tell you, the final fight, the fight after the final fight, that's the final recruitment, and the secret boss that we're going to do next stream, you need to go in prepared. Because if you don't, you're boned. So yeah, we're just... Oh, finally they decided to use it. I was having... Well, actually, I guess I didn't see that they used it. That's not bad. For sure saw it that time. That's the part that annoys me the most, is you have to wait for them to use the ability. I'm not sure if it has to actually damage you, or if you just have to block it, or dodge it. It's so vague sometimes. Don't get me wrong, love this game. Favorite, well, tied for favorite Digimon game. There is a certain one that just came out last year that it's tied. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Bamco cooked. They cooked hard. They cooked hot. In fact, I'm thinking that game is gonna be what we're gonna stream next after we're done with this. Maybe. I'm lying. It is. That's the one I decided on. However, once we're done with this series, I'm going to go back and finish my Wicked Claw run, which was supposed to be temporary content, but I don't want to leave anything unfinished. I don't expect it to take very long. We're kind of dominating in there. So yeah, once we're done with that, I mean, I'm going to stream the game, but you guys won't see it over here on YouTube outside of the stream until after the Wicked Claw campaign is finished. And then we will 100% be back to focusing on Digimon. If anything goes wrong in the future and I can't stream for whatever reason, and I won't have the video for it, I'm hopefully going to have a backlog enough that we can survive 1 or 2 weeks of that. If not, I'm also going to record some other monster taming stuff, you know, think Pal World, Monster Rancher. I'm not going to do Pokemon. I refuse to touch Pokemon until Nintendo and Game Freak get their crap together. I've been so disappointed with them as companies recently. They've just really, I feel, have been spitting in the face of their fans. Just kind of being tone deaf and also not listening, you know. And I love Nintendo. I want them to be better. Frickin' Metroid is one of my favorite series ever. Pokemon was one of my favorite series ever. But I haven't touched a Pokemon game. I did complete Scarlet and Violet, including the DLC, but since then I haven't touched a Pokemon game. just because there's such a sour taste in my mouth about it. And I hate being at that point. I want to support them. But unfortunately, voting and talking with our wallets is all we can do anymore. Well, it's always nice when they use Thunder Justice at the beginning, so we can just annihilate them as fast as possible. It would be nice if it would also let us learn the move, though. Gregor, our Bakemon, is working so hard. Even if he keeps going back in time. And being like, what the heck just happened? I swear we just fought this guy, and I blinked and he's back. Normally we have to go through the door for that. But yeah, outside of Digimon, Pal World and Monster Rancher are kind of the only other two. I guess there's some indie ones. I've heard Cassette Beasts is good. I've tried Nexomon Extinction. I got that as a Humble Bundle. I had fun with that. I didn't beat it, so might go to that. But I want to go through at least one playthrough of each Digimon game before then. At least all except 4. Like I said, I keep 4 as a special place in my heart for just me and my friends, because even though it's bad, I like it. Oh my god, we did it. We learned Thunder Justice. That is amazing. We freaking did it. Let's go. Took us long enough. Alright. Yeah, the one on the number 8 is Hurricane, I believe. And then I don't know where Wind Cutter and Spinning Shot are. So we're gonna go try and trigger Myotismon. Or we're trying to trigger the point where we can go and fight the boss now. We got Thunder Justice. That was kind of all I was looking forward to. Or looking for, I should say, not forward to. I'm trying to figure out where we need to go, because I could have sworn the hidden laboratory was down there, but I was completely wrong. It takes me just a bit to figure it out. I apologize. Like I said, or I tried to say in the stream that you guys couldn't hear, obviously. I don't look up how to recruit Digimon, and I don't look up, like, I guess, stuff like this, like where to find people. The only stuff I look up is, like, Digivolution planning and calculations and stuff like that. Techniques, where to find them. Just because, I'm of average skill at this game, I would consider, and I just want to show people that even with average skill, if you know what you're doing, you can get an ultimate every time, you can succeed, and what is wrong here is we are frozen in spot. I am literally trying to hit every button. I fast forward, as you can see. We are just stuck. So I have to reset to a quick save, and guess what? It was before we got Thunder Justice, so we gotta learn it again. Yay! So happy about it. Oh, it's just great. I love it. Well, the good news is, like, it's not hard to defeat these guys. It's just annoying because we get paralyzed and we have to wait for them to use it, and then my horrible luck. Like, we should have learned it on that one because that's the one around right before, but it won't happen. I know it already. It's like in Monster Hunter, right? We joke about... I'm not the one who originated it. I heard the joke somewhere, but the desire system, right? Oh, you're going for that monster part, huh? Oh, well, here's every other monster part, even the really rare ones, except for the one you need. Just to spite you. You're looking for it. You're not gonna get it. I tell you. I don't know how they programmed that in, but it's annoying. I honestly don't remember how long it took us to get Thunder Justice again. I want to say it was another Soulmon drops medium MP and get Thunder Justice. Like, we either get all the luck or we get none of it. There's no in between. Trying to hit us with that, jerk. No need to paralyze us so much. It's not like you're going to be able to beat us anyway. Oh, is this it? No, I got excited for nothing. Just a normal medium MP. And then our boy's sleepy and hungry. And you know what? That's a mood. I understand completely. Being so hungry, all you want to do is sleep. Or being so sleepy that it makes you feel hungry. I don't know. I've had both. I don't know how many more times we're gonna have to fight these guys. I'm so sorry that you have to sit through this. It is so not great to watch, but I appreciate your time. Yes, yeah. Oh, is this it? Hey, there we go again. Finally. Okay, so now I'm smart and I quick save after we get it. And I know exactly where we need to go and what we need to do. I was just testing right there. You do need to have both messages in both locations pop up saying, hey, my Otismon isn't here, before Devimon will appear. I could have sworn originally that the hidden lab was back behind that statue, but I was wrong on that occasion. Doesn't happen a lot, you know. I'm usually right about most things, almost all the time. She wasn't even paying attention. I was saying I'm usually right about most things most of the time. Yeah, you know, like I'm usually right. No. There we go! I was waiting for the fight back. I don't know why you wouldn't. Okay, you guys might not know me the best yet because, you know, you only have a few streams and videos to go off of, but I am 100% joking. I don't know jack shit most of the time. At best, I know some things about most games I enjoy to a maybe above average level. And that's just because I like to poke around the data and information and stuff. Not that I know how to... I don't know how to data mine or anything like that, so I have to wait for other people to do so, but after that, it's like, oh, I want to know everything. Tell me everything. And we're looking for the secret lab, and here I realize, oh, there's a Tsukaimon. They know... I think it's Spinning Shot is what I want to learn from them. Yeah, that move. That's what I want to learn from it. It's one of the 3 moves we need left. That, Hurricane, and Wind Cutter, I think. Like I said, can't learn Confused Storm. Unfortunately, because it has a really funny and kind of pretty animation. And I'd love to make people confused, just for the sake of confusing them. So sorry for the detour here on trying to get the move. It's like, if I ever play... the Dark Souls and Elden Ring are some of my favorite games as well. And I'm also such a bad habit in those games about I see the shiny item. I know I don't need that shiny item for my build, but I need to go get the shiny item anyway. Because it's shiny, and I want it. It's the same feeling I assume people get when they want to collect more dice. And we got it. Nice. So we only have Wind Cutter and Hurricane. So we are achieving a lot of our goals. Yeah, I'm just looking around here. You know, hey, this was the lab above. Maybe it leads to the lab. It did not. I'm gonna go check one more time just to be sure. Oh, I'm going to go down here and make sure nothing happened, like nothing changed. I'm starting to really try to figure it out. I haven't actually done this fight but one other time. There's a lot of these late game fights that I've only done one other time. So I do have to get the old brain fluorescent light heated up until it ignites. It does a few flickers first. I think I go back to the lab one more time. Yeah, I start checking other doors. I'm like, oh, this leads there. Oh, well, if I'm here, I might as well go back up and check. I don't fall down again. I know that. I definitely know I'm smart enough not to try falling down again. Oh, they should really change that channel. I wouldn't want to watch that partially destroyed screen. Yeah, I can't get past it. Don't want to go down it. Oh, and now we're hungry too. Lovely. I'm trying to keep our weight between 20 and 25 and 35. Yeah, that's what the goal is. So I'm making sure every time I feed him to keep him between those. We already meet all the stat requirements, so it's just keeping that weight there and then doing our best to get those 40 battles. And we should be able to get the ultimate that I have decided is going to beat the game for us. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, of course it's the last door I check. That's how it always works. And then I'm shocked to see Dark Lizamons down here. I did not think they would be down here. But this game keeps surprising me in a lot of different ways. So I see there's some over there, and I'm like, oh, hey, Tekkamon. He can teach us one of the machine moves that this is our last chance to get it outside of brain training. He's like a mini-boss, and again, we're not going to have another Digimon after this, so let's fight him. Because I am pretty convinced that the Digimon we are going for uses Battle, Battle, Ice, and Nature. Whether I'm correct or not is remaining to be seen. I'm trying to get him stunned to go in with the Thunder Justice after, but he just does not want to get, like, the paralyzation cage. It's unfortunate. So I just try it to see how much damage it does. He blocks it, of course. And then he blocks it again, okay. And then he Buster Dives us and confuses us. And then he punches us in the back. Because he can't punch us from the front. That'd be too honorable. Well, sure. And then I'm just healing to make sure we're... I think that's the move. I think it's called All Delete or whatever. We do our finisher here. I managed to get it maxed. I forgot what it looked like. It looks really cool. And then we just finish him off. It's easy. Easy as that. Our champion is really, really strong. And we get one more... No, we get a special defense, or super defense disc. And then he just kind of disappears. That's the weird thing. No animation or anything. He just gone. Like he was never even there. spooky, says the person with the ghost. So this is actually the boss. I didn't recognize that at first. So I go back out and I want to check this other door where the 3 Dark Lizamons are. Fortunately, only 2 of them want to fight us. And they're not a challenge. If anything, they're annoying because of how they stun lock us back to back like this. Like, their attacks are a bit faster, but they can't take a hit. So I do 1 Megalo Spark and then a Thunder Justice is enough to take them out. This time do the Thunder Justice first, and then a little zippity zap and they're done. That's all she wrote for them. I'm a ghost. I guess that's how ghosts sound. I mean, they might say, "Give me your soul," or "Stab, stab, stab." Like, especially if. So yeah, they did a good bamboozle there. It was actually just a wall that's painted black. Oh my gosh. How clever of them. So then I've realized, I'm like, okay, so the only place we can go is to go fight the last recruit, the boss of this area. So that's what we're gonna do. I save slot just in case something goes horribly wrong. I didn't think it would, but look who it is. It's a pile of bones. Oh no, it's actually Skull Greymon. Oh my gosh, he's a living skeleton. He's going to beat the crap out of us, only he's not really. We're going to beat the crap out of him because we're better. I need to remember to breathe sometimes. Breathing. Remembering to breathe is hard, okay? Especially since every time you think about needing to breathe, you have to manually breathe for a while before it automatically starts again. It's crazy. Okay, yeah, no, we're just wrecking this guy. Like, he may be a boss in name only. My gosh. But that was a pretty sick kick. But yeah, he's just gonna keep powering up, and we're just gonna beat him with a Megalo Spark now. Like, he only hit us, what, twice? And he dead. Dead. Or re-dead, maybe. I don't know. If you kill a skeleton, does he die again? Oh, you're cooking something?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that sounds like it's almost time for me to go. I swear.
Oh, I don't think
Oh, is it? Oh, no.
it's the shoulder.
Oh, I like shoreline.
No, you did that.
I do. Yeah. Well, while I try and convince my lovely wife to let me eat her food, I am going to leave you guys there. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode, and your continued support is always appreciated. You guys are lovely. Hopefully you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!